Hey there guys, welcome back to Shock&Awe Gaming. This is SilentProtagonist, and we are back with another episode of our Pokemon Ruby Nuzlocke. Taking a quick look at our team here. What is he holding? Oh, he had the EXP share. No, we're actually going to leave that off of him for right now. So we lost more team members than we're comfortable with, unfortunately last time. So we're gonna come back here. We're gonna train for a little bit. We're gonna try to get Gyarados up a few levels. He's going to be our main Pokemon being used in the next gym. The next gym is the Fire Gym, again, so he's our only Water type right now. Later on we'll be able to get more Water types. Unfortunately, the amount of Fire types we'll be able to find is exceptionally limited right now. Yeah. Almost positive there's someplace else I can find fire Pokemon. I'm just not entirely sure where it is at this point, to be perfectly honest with you guys. Every time I've played this game, I've caught my fire Pokemon in the tunnel below the volcano, which, as those of you who have been following this series are aware, we caught our Koffing in there. Not the greatest Pokemon, not an awful Pokemon. Weezing's not bad. I can have this dude suicide if I absolutely need to, probably with self-destruct or explosion at some point. We don't have a fire type, and that's gonna really hurt, especially as we move forward. We haven't really needed a fire type so far in this game, in our playthrough. We are absolutely going to need some kind of fire move for the Elite Four, unless I am just horrifically forgetting the order of the Elite Four for this game. I want to say the Elite Four goes Dark type, Ghost type, Ice, Dragon, Steel, and then Steven, the champion, uses Steel type, and that might prove to be a problem. I shouldn't say he just uses Steel. He has a Metagross, he has a couple others, and he has both of the fossil Pokemon final form. Which, I mean, I'm pretty sure it's like Bug and Rock and Bug and something, or Grass and Ground, or something obscure like that. I'm not a fan of either of the fossils from this game, so I don't ever really use them. They can be a bit of a problem on his team if we don't have a good tight matchup remaining. I mean, most of the times when I've played this through, just for fun, for personal enjoyment, I've actually never used Treecko before. Maybe I did once, and got him up to like level 6, and then opened up the Pokemon Center for trades, and then traded him over to my other copy, but like 99% of the time, outside of my first playthrough, where I started with Mudkip, I've started with Torchic. Blaziken is just way too strong to pass up on in this game. Even though later on, in later generations, he does get outclassed by Infernape. I've never been a fan of Infernape, specifically because this was really the first generation where you had starters not necessarily the grass one, but the water and fire starters evolved into dual-type matchups that were exceptionally useful for gameplay. The grass Pokemon is shit, but the other two aren't bad. And unfortunately, next generation, rather than doing another creative idea, they just recycled fire fighting as the type matchup, and then gave the Pokemon better stats and a better moveset. Totally invalidating their previous fire fighting type combo. Unfortunately, Pokemon isn't really a game where growth of stats should be present. Unlike things like, say, World of Warcraft, where you need bigger numbers to defeat bosses who have bigger health pools so that you can get gear that'll give you bigger numbers so you can do more damage and take down bosses with more health. That's not really an issue in Pokemon. But unfortunately, we see that gaming trend in this game like we do in so many others, whereas there's a continual escalation of arms, so to speak. Every generation's Pokemon have better type matchups, higher base stats, more varied move pools, and it is unfortunate to see. Because it makes Pokemon from previous generations just shit. They had to give Chansey another form because Chansey wasn't strong enough anymore, and that's absurd. And then they made Chansey stronger again with held items. This is part of the reason I stopped competitive battling for this game. As much as I do enjoy the game, I love playing the Nuzlocke for you guys. The competitive battling scene has gone to hell in a handbasket. Okay, let's see. Yeah, just kind of continuing this training. These guys are so weak. I almost think that we need to go to the grass up north a little bit, see if we can't get another level or two on these wild Pokemon that we're fighting. That's unfortunate. Yeah, there's like no experience. We are gonna go up. We're just gonna come over here to the grass instead. Did not take long, and it's one extra level. Okay. Well, it's not great, it's not the worst. We never used the Paralyze heal. I don't think it should be a problem for this fight. No. Gyarados can still just one-shot everyone. He's pretty strong, just... Oh, wow. Yeah, that had way more experience on. I'm not sure if it's because it's a mono form Pokemon or if it's because of the extra level. We'll find out. I think it was because it was mono form. They usually tend to give higher bunches of experience. I mean, he's lowering our evasion, it's annoying, but it's not really going to do anything since Oddish can't really hurt us. And for those of you who are sitting at home watching, thinking, why didn't Gyarados take super effective damage? He's water type. Gyarados is also part flying, so while Absorb is a grass type move, does double damage to water, it does half damage to flying, and it neutralizes any special effect on the attack in terms of damage boosting. Now, why Gyarados is flying, I couldn't tell you. It makes no sense, but it's just how he is. It's how he's always been. And it's always kind of been a general fan consensus that Gyarados probably should have been made Water Dragon. No one's really sure why they made him water flying. It really makes zero sense. And serves no purpose other than to give him a 4 times weakness to electricity. That's literally all it accomplishes. I think he might have been able to learn Fly in one game or another. It's still a retarded choice. Now, if I remember correctly, we won't get XP boost here. Because the odds are barrels in this game. Yep, just 107. Meryl's gone through a couple changes over the course of Pokemon. When they added in the evolution form, the base experience that Meryl gave plummeted, and it's never been worth farming again, unfortunately. Now, funny, Zigzagoon reminds me that we have Iggy on our team, and yes, Iggy is holding something. Super Potion. I'd be really happy if Iggy got us another rare candy. They are unfortunately few and far between, even with pickup. Okay. Now, we still need to rename Gyarados. But I don't know whether the name it's not Learner. The name changer is in this game. I think he's over on the coastline. Maybe. I want to say Slate Boy is the name of the town. Is that the town that we just went to? Great. Poison. Right. Took a little bit of extra damage there. Alright, there's a second level on Gyarados so far. Much stronger. I'm going to antidote him. And I'll check this because I'm curious. I believe that where the name Relearner is... Alright, it's a Lily Cove. Yeah, and then Slateport would have been the city down here. I believe the name Relearner is up here in this city here. Is it? Yeah, I guess it's later generations then that do that. I know one of the generations eventually puts in places of interest and important places in each city onto the map. Apparently it's not this one, it just shows Pokemon Arts and Pokemon Centers, and only in some of the towns it seems like. But that's okay, we will... That's right, we're out of PP. We'll go ahead and we will continue to simply farm experience for Gyarados here. The rest of the Pokemon... the rest of the main Pokemon are 28 and 26. Yeah, while I would absolutely love to be getting the most out of Bite, I can't really in this generation unless it gets learned by a special sweeper. And unfortunately, while Gyarados is very strong, his primary role is physical sweeping and stalling. I'm not sure how many people watching this have done competitive battling in the past, but if you've ever come up against a Gyarados in competitive play, I am sure you have encountered at least one with Swagger as a stall tactic on a special sweeper. Works fairly well. Confusion is an extremely potent tool in this game, especially if you don't have to worry about stuff getting revived at all. I'm gonna have to do that. I almost think if I get myself paralyzed again, I should keep the status effect. Poison has done almost as much damage as normal attacks have to this dude. Intimidate will be really useful later on in this game. Especially if a stronger Pokemon is coming in. You'll probably see me switch Gyarados in to meet him occasionally, simply to proc Intimidate and lower attack by 1 level, until eventually switching in something else and killing the enemy. The proc rate for Poison Point is supposed to be super fucking low. Why does it keep activating? Damn it. Right. Whoa! Totally forgot about an antidote there. We should be at enough HP. Oh, yes. Maybe. Really maybe. If I'm not mistaken, he knows Moonlight. Right. I think it's probably time to go to a Pokemon Center. We are out of PP for Bite and for Strength. It is time to, take care of things on the home front here before we go fight anything else. Twelve, 13 in the wrong building. 14, 15, 16. We're good. I didn't want to have to waste an antidote if I didn't need to there. Well, it turns out we didn't need to. And if all goes well, hopefully that should just help us stay out in the field for a little bit longer. Nice, back to one-shotting stuff. Good, no poison point activation. I would have been really upset if that had triggered again. Hopefully we can get another free pass here. We've had too many activates already. Statistics are in our favor to avoid a poison point proc. Nice. Right. There's Volbeat. We'll kill it too. Hopefully we can take this one in one as well. Nice. So we have pretty good Pokemon over here for farming experience. We are going to kind of just keep trying to do that a little bit here. I was going to say, I thought I saw the poison animation when I was walking there. It might have just been the screen blink, which it looks like it was. I could have sworn it popped once. Let me check my team in a second here. Nope, there's no poison on my team. It was just a combat animation then. We're going into combat. Let's see if anyone wants to fight me here. Nope. Unfortunately, that'd be a great source of experience if they did want to fight, but for now we'll just continue going ahead and doing our normal training. I am hoping to get Gyarados up to 24 to 25 range, just to make sure he is strong enough to handle anyone he might encounter in the near future. Progress just slow. I was wondering if we could go to the other side of the stones near the Windstrait home. No, let's give it a shot. Alright, let's see how this goes up here. Same level range. Find out how much more XP this one's going to give for being a slightly higher level, and we'll decide then where we're going to train. $188, huh? How much is a number give? Alright, experience up here. It's not bad for a normal stage 1. It's not as much as monoforms. And since we can find a decent number of monoforms down here, we are going to return all the way down west of Mauville. Back into this grass patch. Yes, that is quite a nice chunk. Gonna do this without triggering poison at all, so I don't have to use an antidote yet. Thankfully, that's not something they changed in later games. I was super happy that they let you continue to rotate your character model without activating the poison on your Pokemon while still being able to find wild Pokemon. That's nice. I'm gonna go back to that now that I've remembered it. We're out of strength. How much does Bite do? Okay. Bite will still kill. Huh. That almost looked like Tackle did more than Bite because of the difference in stats now. Now, I think my first goal for this training session is going to just be... Alright, we're sick of that. First objective is going to be to get Gyarados to level 25 here. I think we might be out of time for this episode after we go ahead and finish that up. We're out of Stream 2P. But we are going to go ahead, we're going to finish the leveling that we started here. It shouldn't take too long. We are so close at this point. I'm happy to see all these monoforms. I'm really happy with how many Rosalias have been showing up. Poison Point's really annoying. Poison Point can become a very costly ability to get hit with over and over and over in a Nuzlocke. But Rosalias give so much experience, I can't not fight them. I mean, I can't not fight them anyways. I'm disallowing myself to run away from wild Pokemon. So much experience. Same thing from the Illumise, the Volbeats, almost 300 from each of them. This Rosalia should give us over 300. So yeah, it does look like, for training the Pokemon, at this point in the game, this is the way to go. This is the best place to... Don't have any PP. This is the best place to do it right now. At least until your Pokemon have leveled up a little bit higher. Until you can safely go through that tunnel, use the old lady's cottage to keep healing, and fight the Pokemon and the trainers that are over there. Which we don't really want to do yet. We could start working towards the next town, but if we need to... I want to be a little bit higher level before we go there. For those of you who aren't familiar with it, pull it up on our PokeNav here. Ballabor Town is the next town we're going to be reaching in terms of game progression. The next gym is in Lava Ridge. But before we can open up Lava Ridge, we have to go to Fall Arbor. It's a bit of a trek through the ash to get over there. There's a bunch of ninjas in the grass, a couple Pokemon trainers, a few people hidden in piles of dirt that you can't really see. That was one of the things the ninjas kind of introduced in this game, was trainers started being hidden on the world map. Not, you know, invisible, but you'd have to keep an eye out for trainers that were concealing themselves in the world terrain. Fake tree boards, in piles of dirt. I'm pretty sure there's something else they do too, I just don't remember what it is. But there's also a decent amount of Pokemon that are kind of tough on the way over there, depending on what they hit us with. Confusion can become a pretty major thing. It's something I want to do once I'm a little bit more confident in my team's strength to make it over there. Because after you get there, the only thing to really do is either give shards to the move relearner to learn older moves that Pokemon could have learned. Or, I mean, just straight up run straight through the town, hit the Pokemon Center, leave the other side, and just continue on towards the meteorite crater. Because once we get up there, we'll be able to get the meteorite, we'll be able to bring it back to Fall Arbor Town for the quest. We'll be able, I believe this is the game that has the quest for that at least. We're also going to have our first meeting over there with Team Aqua. We're going to watch them kind of confront Team Magma. Team Magma's not going to fight us, but they're going to run away. No, we don't get the meteorite there. We get the meteorite on top of the volcano. Because after we do the crater, Team Magma is going to run away from us. Well, us slash Team Aqua. They're going to flee. They're going to flee up to the volcano. We're going to fight them up there. That's one of the main reasons I'm doing this training now and not later. Because I mean, I could always just retreat to a Pokemon Center over and over and over and over again. But that would get really boring for me and for you guys. The treks end up getting kinda long. No, at least with paralyzed, we can't get hit with poison point. Treks do get kind of long, even if you're just trekking back to the old lady's house on the way to Fall Arbor. It's like on the other side of the cave. I'm pretty sure I used it last episode. I don't 100% remember, but I'm pretty sure I did. So you guys have seen it, I think. If I didn't, you'll see it coming up in the next episode or two. But we're not going to have any big events coming up before our next battle with Team Magma. Outside of just beating down trainers. I'm pretty sure I want to say Maxie is the leader of Team Magma and Archie is the leader of Team Aqua. Just due to alliteration, but I'm pretty sure that Maxie has mid-20s on his team. Might have a Numel. It might also have already evolved into a Camerupt at this point, which would be a pain. Pretty sure his first Pokemon is just straight up a Mightyena. So we're gonna probably have to have Champ or Breloom take care of that. Ooh. Alright, still good. And that is going to be our level up. And he is trying to learn Dragon Rage, and that is great, because Splash is shit. No power, no accuracy, does nothing. Let's replace this for a solid, consistent hitting move. Very nice. We're gonna go ahead and we are going to put up the Pokemon Center right over here in Lawville. And guys, when these Pokemon are done healing, we will catch you next time when we are back with another episode of Shock&Awe Gaming's Pokemon Ruby Nuzlocke. Guys, once again, this has been SilentProtagonist. Thanks for watching. It's always a blast to film these, and I hope you guys enjoy watching them. So take care. Hey there guys, did you enjoy this video? If you did, be sure to leave us a comment down below in the comments section. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe. It really means a lot to us. Thanks a lot for stopping by, and we'll see you next time.